Welcome to the most practical JavaScript project you'll ever build. And the best part, you'll finish it in under 15 minutes. No libraries, no frameworks, just HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. And by the end, you'll understand exactly how real web apps work and how you can start building them too. Let's go. Today, we're going to build a fully functional to-do list app from scratch. It's clean, responsive, interactive. We're going to turn this just a blank browser into this, a beautiful productivity tool that actually works. We'll break it down step by step. Each line of code, each visual change, everything explained. Let's start with the foundation, HTML. Think of this as the skeleton of your app. First, we set up a main container. It holds everything: the title, the input field, and the task list. Inside the container, we have a header with the app name and a short subtitle. Next, we add an input section where users will type their tasks. We include a text input and a button labeled Add. Finally, we create a task section which will contain the list of tasks. Each one of these elements will play a key role later when we bring the interactivity with JavaScript. We give them proper IDs and classes to target them easily with CSS and JS. Now, let's make it look amazing with CSS. We start with a light gradient background to give it a calm, modern vibe. We center the app vertically and horizontally using Flexbox, the most elegant way to align content in 2025. Then we style the main container. White background, rounded corners, subtle shadow. This creates that card effect everyone loves. Next, we style the input. Smooth border, soft padding, and a little glow when it's focused. The Add button gets a bright blue color and rounded edges. It even has a hover effect, because small details matter. Then we style the task list. Each task appears as a white block with soft borders and padding. If a task is marked as completed, it changes to a greenish background with a strike-through line. There's also a delete button for each task, simple red with a scale animation when hovered. The UI now feels clean, smooth, and responsive. Let's pause and take a look. This is what we have so far: a working layout, beautiful styling, but no functionality. It's just static HTML and CSS. Now it's time to make it come alive. We start by selecting the elements from the page using getElementById. We grab the input, the Add button, and the list container. Then we add an event listener to the Add button. When the user clicks, we get the text from the input. We trim it to remove any extra spaces. If it's empty, we do nothing, but if it has content, we create a new li element. We set the task text as the content of that li. We also add a click event to the li so it can be marked as completed. If clicked, it toggles the completed class. And we even show a little alert to celebrate. Next, we create a delete button. When the delete button is clicked, it removes the task from the list, and we make sure that clicking the delete button doesn't trigger the completion. That's what stop propagation is for. Finally, we append the delete button to the task. Then we append the task to the list. And finally, we clear the input box. Boom! That's the full logic. Let me share something important. At first, I had an issue. I added the JavaScript inside the head, and it didn't work. Why? Because the elements weren't loaded yet. The script was trying to access elements that didn't exist yet. So always make sure to load your JavaScript at the bottom, just before closing the body, or use the defer attribute if you prefer placing it in the head. Another small mistake: forgetting to clear the input after adding a task. It may seem like nothing, but for user experience, it makes a big difference. Always clean the input. Users expect that. And one more tip, stop propagation on the delete button is critical. Otherwise, every time you delete a task, it also triggers the complete logic. That's not what we want. You might think this is just a simple to-do list, but it's much more than that. You've just built a full stack user experience. You handled input, events, feedback, and UI updates. You wrote logic that responds to users in real time. You structured your HTML with purpose, styled it like a pro, and brought it to life with pure JavaScript. This pattern, input, validation, DOM manipulation, is everywhere in modern web development. Instagram comments, Trello cards, Gmail drafts, they all use similar logic. If you master this, you're on the right path. Let me tell you something, you didn't just watch this tutorial, you built something. You learned the skills that power real apps, and you did it with clean, modern, professional code. So here's my challenge to you. Take this app and make it yours. Add local storage, add priority tags, build a dark mode, or connect it to a backend. Each small feature you add levels you up as a developer. This is how it starts. If you enjoyed this project, hit that subscribe button, because this is just the beginning. We're building a full series of modern JavaScript apps. No fluff, no clickbait, just real projects with real skills. And yes, these are the skills that people are using right now to make money online. From freelancing to startups to content creation, if you want to learn and grow your income, this is your channel. So stick around, drop a like if you learned something, and share this video with someone who needs a solid start. I'm proud of you. Now go build something epic. See you in the next one.